Yo, what are we eating, man? I'm starving. I could eat like 29 bananas, man. I gotta get some food in this body right now. Yo, I think we still got some of that green, if you know what I mean, you know? We still got that basil. We got some sun-dried tomatoes. We're ready to roll, man. We got a bunch of good stuff. We can do a freaking pesto. I mean, I'm down. Let's cook, man. Let's freaking do this. I mean, that sounds good, man. I'm down for that. That's a freaking plan. Dude, do you think if we get sunburned, when you get sunburned, it's because you're slowly starting to become a sun-dried tomatoes? Cause like, you know, you get red, you get dry. You know? I guess so, yes. I believe you do become a sun-dried tomatoes when you're way too much in the sun. That's why you get sunburn, you know. It's just like the formation of the tomatoes and then you get dried. It's all step by step, you know. It is proven. Science, man. Yo, what is this banana looking guy doing here, man? Do you know him? What, who is he? I don't know, but he's looking like he's not ducking around. Oh, dude, he's bright too. Whoa. So what are we doing here? What? Oh yeah, we got a cooking show to do, man. All right, so what's up, guys? Welcome to the cooking show. Today, we shall do a beautiful sun-dried tomato pesto pasta. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be like a sunshine of flavor. Sunshine on plate. I love sunshine. So, for this pasta, we're gonna use the classic flour semolina combo. You know, we don't stop a perfect combo.
We think it would be very prudent.
Can we turn our beds into bunk beds?
Yes.
Why are you guys so sweaty?
All right, we've already figured out how to do this. The beds match up perfectly.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Please say yes.
You don't need permission from us to build bunk beds. You're adults.
This is how we do it.
Da, 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 da.
Hey, I never asked you.
Yeah.
You like guacamole?
And I'm gonna add a little bit of saffron. So it's gonna be bright, it's gonna be flavorful, and a little bit of saffron goes a long way, guys. You're gonna see it's super perfumey, it's beautiful. Make sure you got quality saffron, don't buy that crap stuff. So these are our ingredients. So for our pesto, we're gonna go simple but efficient, okay? We're gonna do basil, sun-dried tomatoes, pine nuts, a little bit of parmesan, and some balsamic vinegar just to add a little bit of acidity and sweetness. And some garlic. We're gonna top it with some feta cheese, a little bit of the oregano from the garden. I don't know how we call this in English, but in French it's pissenlit. And there is a ton of it in my garden. So I was just like, hey, let's take it. And all of it is edible. You can eat all of it, but we're just gonna take the yellow part, you know? Just gonna cut it, take the yellow part. Alright, so first we're gonna say hi to Mr. Cat. What's up, Mr. Cat? Then we're gonna start by putting some hot water into our saffron. So you just wanna infuse the water with the saffron, and we're gonna use that to make the pasta. So I got my flour and semolina into a bowl, and I'm just adding some saffron water slowly until everything is nicely combined. Then I'm gonna work it for about 5 to 10 minutes until we got a nice little ball of dough. And this one color is just beautiful. It's just a bright yellow, and we're just gonna let it rest for 30 minutes. While it's resting, we're gonna do our pesto. I'm adding the pine nuts, the sun-dried tomato, the basil, the parmesan, the garlic clove, a little bit of that balsamic vinegar. Then I start mixing it all up until I realize I forgot olive oil. So I'm starting to add olive oil. And then we mix it until we get a nice consistency. Pretty simple. Alright, next we're gonna shape our pasta. So I'm gonna roll it into a long strip. When it got a nice size, I'm gonna start cutting it. You want some even pieces. Size doesn't really matter, you can do whatever size you want. I always prefer a little bit smaller. Then we're gonna roll it into like a green bean shape. I like to do this little trick, this little rolling into the end. When you got this shape, we're just gonna put our 3 finger and we're just gonna roll it out and roll it in. I don't really know how to describe, but you see it on the screen and it's pretty simple, and then you just do the same thing with every other and you end up with like a pasta looking bean shape. Next we're gonna cook our pasta into boiling water. Really important to reserve some cooking water. When it's ready we're gonna drain them, then I'm gonna put it into a pan and I'm gonna add my pesto, and then I'm gonna add my cooking water. Just add enough cooking water so it become a little bit smooth, and just let it get all together, let it know each other, and then we're ready for plating. So I'm just gonna put all the pasta at the bottom of the plate, and then I'm gonna top it with some feta. I put a little bit of oregano from the garden on top, and I'm gonna add the yellow part of the dandelion. I think this is how we call it. And we have it, guys, a perfect little summery vibe dish. It's looking nice, it is fresh, and it's really fun to use a bunch of herb on top, you know, it's just a good one. Certified vegetarian, so hey, we're there. And it was just amazing. Let's go. Dude, I'm always wondering, should I eat my pasta with a spoon or fork? It's always a big fight. I'm slowly getting more into the spoon vibe. It's just more easy, man. You just get a nice spoonful, except for like long pasta where you want a fork, but other type of pasta, usually a spoon is the way to go, man. But yeah, look at this beauty. Man, that is something else, man. That look good. You first taste the pesto, and then the safran is bang up at the end, and it just stay there. I still taste the saffron, you know, it's just all over the place, man. Wow, that is good. That's something else. Question of the day: what do you spend your money on? I gotta be honest, most of my expense are basically food related. Either it is like buying food in general, buying object to make food, you know, like a food machine, you know. 80% of my expense is food related, and like 20% after that you just like camera equipment, like it's probably 10%, and like electronic stuff, so computer or anything. I'm all about quality over quantity. It's actually pretty good to talk to yourself once in a while and see what you spend your money on, you know, just like try to figure out what happened to where does the money goes.
Lost all the liquor money, boys.
What?
That's the way she goes.
That's the way she goes?
That's right. That's the way she goes. That's what I said.
So you lost all our drink money is what she goes. She's gone.
That's right. It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. It's the way she goes.
And when you think about it, you're just like, oh, do I really need that? You know? Finance will ask how to spend less money. Figure out where does your money go. So once you figure out where your money goes, take decision, you know? I might not need 25 t-shirts to have every type of color of the rainbow, you know? You might not need that many t-shirts. You might be good with your iPhone 10. You might not need the iPhone 11. You know, iPhone 10 was pretty much the same thing, you know? They don't really change much, so that's about all the tricks I got for you. But yeah, thank you all for watching. It has been a pleasure, like always. And yo, what happened to the dog guy, man? Whoa.